Alright, we're back to working on the Craftsman mower. We got the wheels came in, exact match. You can see now between here, hold that. This is the new one, hold it just like that. And the old one, like I was talking about with the teeth, how they're all ground off. You can see the difference here, how it's all brand new, they're all nice and sharp. So we're gonna put one on here, and they just slide straight on. Yeah, you may have to wiggle them a little bit to get them to line up with the gear that's on the inside. Should lock right into place, and I believe that socket is, I don't have one out here. This one fits, I think it's a 5/8, but I think it's a 15 millimeter is what actually fits it. It's slipping? Yeah. Yeah, so. Alright, don't round it off. So it should be a 15 millimeter. I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't think I have one out here. No, of course not. But it should be a 15 millimeters. And once you get it on there, it lines up. The teeth line up. It's good and solid. These, I found them on eBay. You got both wheels for, I think it was $26. Free shipping for both front wheels. I went to Lowe's. I had to go there, so I looked while I was there. They had them in stock for $22 and some odd cents for each wheel. So you're looking at, you know, like $45 and some change for the two wheels through Lowe's, or you get online, and they are OEM, Craftsman parts. They have the same same matching number inside. Now, as far as the carburetor goes. Took it back off to clean it out, and we drained the tank. So I'm thinking the carburetor is good, because here's what we found in the tank. If you can see it here. You can see it separating. You can see that's all water on the bottom. So I drained this straight out of the tank. And so there was part of the problem there with it not wanting to run. So drying the carb out, got the fuel line off, drying out, and once that all dries out, we'll get it all hooked back up, and we'll have these front wheels on. Get it fired up, and it should move. The only thing I haven't been able to locate yet is this backing plate. Of course, we'll mess with it a little bit and see if we can figure out what the problem was with it. Because I remember when the mower that it came off of when we first got it, you can still kind of see it on that primer ball. When we got it, it had liquid nail or something, had that hole completely covered up. So apparently it had an issue to begin with. So we'll mess with it, see if we can't get it to work. Then I'll still look for one. But so far that'll be our main issue. The cable for the handle. I believe I have one coming. I thought I had a spare, but it was actually broke. I'm pretty sure, I know the guy has one I'll be able to get dirt cheap, so that's no big deal. So we'll get these wheels on, get everything dried out, and see if we can get it to fire up. Alright guys, we're back at it with the Craftsman. It's the red Craftsman. This one is the 2013 6¼ horse. They had the self-propelled issues, and we got the wheels in, got them on. The cable, I thought I had one. I'm not positive it'll fit this. I haven't actually tried it yet. It's been kind of non-stop since we've been back from camping. But I started on it actually before we went camping, and started a video, and it shows what the inside of here looks like and the issues we was running into. And come to find out, it had water in the fuel is why we couldn't get it to start. So I took everything back apart and took the fuel line off, the carburetor off, dried everything out, let it set inside the blazer, and make sure it was real good and dry. I just checked the tank, had it covered up, and there's still a little bit of moisture in it, so I might be able to rig a gas can up to it and see if it'll fire up. And this is the cup. If I'll try to see if I can salvage that video. That SD card screwed up on me. Actually, one of my other videos, you can see, if you see it on there, that green Craftsman, how it got all like distorted looking and everything. But if it doesn't come through, this is the cup I was using, and when I drained the tank, it was like from here, about from here down was all water, and then up to about here was fuel. And so that was the majority of the problem right there, and why it wouldn't run. Just like I was saying, when I bought this mower off that guy, this thing ran great. I still haven't located, without buying it new and having to pay for, you know, what seems to be too much, the backing plate where the primer ball is. I haven't located one of those yet, so I might see if I'll scrub this down real good and maybe it can be salvaged. I don't know. It might be something simple wrong with it that I'm not seeing. But I know this mower and the other mower, it just doesn't want to work on. So let's see if we can get something rigged up and see if she'll fire up. And let me get some stuff together. I'll get the carburetor on it, and then we'll see if we can rig that fuel tank up to get some fuel to it, and we'll see if she'll run. Alright, so got the carb back on. Got a little makeshift gas can on it. And it's pretty down force, so hopefully that bowl's filled up. And I don't have no way to prime it, so I'm not going to waste your time or mine with putting this back on it, because we know it's not going to work. So let's go ahead and just prime the carburetor on it. Give her a couple pulls and see what happens here. Hopefully she'll fire right up. I know this thing did run really good. It's my own fault. I should have been taking better care of it. Alright. Just keep our fingers crossed here. Same thing, maybe the bowl ain't full yet. Things moving free. I'm trying to keep it. I'm trying to keep it propped up so the fuel goes to that side. Or it could just be the carburetor, who knows? I mean, I know it definitely had a lot of water in it. I'll try to save it on that SD card. That might be too much, so you guys can see it. I couldn't believe how much water was in it. I blew down through and a little bit of water still came out, so it's definitely still damp. Here we go. It's working. Running good. Definitely needs an oil change. Bowl's not leaking. Choking it out is not the best way to shut it off. I still gotta get that cable. Tires are working, and these tires are actually a really easy install. And like I was saying, I went to Lowe's and priced them. It was Lowe's or Home Depot. I was at both, but they're usually around the same price. But it was like 22 bucks, 21 something or 22 something a wheel per wheel. And these are actually OEM Craftsmans I got off of eBay, and it was 26 bucks. That's with shipping for factory OEM parts. So couldn't beat that. It definitely needs a bath, and I'll be doing that too. The biggest thing now, letting that tank dry out and either figuring out what's up with this or finding another one. And so I have no clue what could possibly be wrong with it, but we'll try to figure something out. But yeah, it runs, the wheels work, so this is putting me into it for a little bit of money, but it'll be worth it in the long run. And I don't know what else to say about it. Freaking runs great. Blade's still sharp. This thing we still got to touch up. I got a spot up here I got to touch up a little bit, put some more undercoating on it. And this one will be a tough one to give away. This one I have the bag for it and everything, so this one I may end up keeping to you know, just to cut our grass. And the mower I have, it runs good. It's an older mower, but it runs good. But this one I may end up keeping. We'll see. If I find somebody that's in desperate need of one, I'll probably end up giving it to them, but we shall see. I'll see if I can figure out what's wrong with that plate, if I can track one down, and the cables are pretty easy to install. And I'll show you how it goes, and then but we're doing pretty good with it so far. So she runs, moves, works, so it's kind of a win-win there. And let the tank dry out. I get the fuel line hooked up to it, and yeah, I'm amazed. But thanks for watching. If you guys got any comments or anything, please post them. It's always nice hearing from people. And we'll have our old camper to do some work on it. We took it out camping, and we had some issues with it we're going to have to address. And we still got both these trucks we got to get on. It's just been non-stop, project after project after project. So hopefully we'll have something new coming up. Instead of boring you guys with these mowers and weed eaters, I think we're about done with them actually. I'm pretty sure I don't have it. Well, no, I got one really old. It's from I think the early 80s weed eater to mess with, and I believe this is the last mower. And then it's on to having fun. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I won't bore you with anything else. It's just, I'll see if I can get that other video to add into it so you can see the fuel in the water. That was crazy. Alright, thanks for watching.